Hello, welcome. Happy Monday, happy spooky Monday reading sprints, whatever you want to call this. But welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jessie. My channel is Reading with Jess. I do a lot of reading. I always feel weird like introducing myself on these live streams, but in case anyone happened to see this and they're new, hello, my name's Jessie. It's nice to meet you. But every Monday, I like to do some fun, spooky reading sprints. I do know it takes a while for YouTube to catch up, so feel free to comment down below. Let me know what you're reading, because I feel like every time I host one of these live shows, I always get like more books that I'm more curious about. So I would love to see what you guys are reading. But yeah, while YouTube catches up, let's just kind of address the elephant in the room right here. Did not realize this, but I recorded a podcast episode with my friend Gwen. It's her Talk Bookish To Me podcast, and didn't realize this until halfway through, but my string lights had fallen and I used command strips. Have no idea where the command hook thing went. So this is what I'm dealing with. Here's my lovely star of the show, Ovi. I have 3 dogs, in case you're curious, but none of the other ones can be in here because they go crazy. So also, I'm really red in the face. I did not feel like wearing makeup today, so you're getting all natural. I mean, I have a little bit of mascara and a little bit of shadow on, but oh well. Just got home from dinner. I met up with my dad because we weren't able to meet for my birthday. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys are reading. I guess I should tell you what I'm reading. I'm reading Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison. This is my book club pick for October with Haley Hughes. I have all of the information in the description box, as well as more information about that podcast episode with Gwen, which we recorded today. So I'm so excited to listen to it. I am currently, oh no, I lost my place. Oh no, I didn't. I'm currently on page 38. There's no chapters. But in case anyone else is reading this, I'm at where it says discoveries are made. So really, really enjoying it so far. I know I'm less than 40 pages, so really enjoying it. So, but yeah, let's see what everyone else is doing. Hey Cam, hope you have been having a spooky Halloween season so far. Actually, I haven't done anything like as far as like for the Halloween season. I haven't even put out all my Halloween or fall decorations. Like, who am I? But thank you. Hopefully I will be doing a lot more like spooky festivities. I actually just came back from the beach. I had a wedding to go to, so that's not very like spooky or Halloween, but it was nice and relaxing. Hey Sabrina. Hey Gwen. Last time we did this, she said she always forgets to tune in. So thanks, Gwen. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Helen. How are you? Books and Ashley. Hey. How are you? I'll be reading. I'm thinking of ending things. Ooh, okay. You have got to tell me what you think of this book. It's a very small book. Are you listening to it on audio? Because if you are, like towards the very end, there's one part that like really creeps me out with the audio. I hope you enjoy it. I do not recommend watching the movie because the movie is freaking weird. Not my cup of tea. I think I'll read a little Under the Whispering Door and some of Way of Kings. I've heard of this. Who is it? TJ Klune. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people have loved like the House of the Cerulean Sea, and then people are really liking Under the Whispering Door. I cannot talk today, so I hope you're enjoying it. I think you're referring to my twinkling lights. So yeah, sorry. Also, is this like a little aggressive? I feel like that's really distracting. I might change it when we start our reading sprint. Hey, I wanted to know when the live show for your book club, Good Girls Lie, is scheduled for. So my book club, Good Girls Lie. So my book club is, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead book club. It is on the 19th. I think so. That's on a Tuesday with Haley Hughes. And we'll be reading Lie to Me, if that's what you're referring to. And then I'm getting ready to announce the November person in book as well. I'm reading You Are Not Alone by Grady Hendrix and 𝒑𝒅𝒂𝒔𝒕. I read that one. I think that author duo is just not for me for some reason. I think An Anonymous Girl is probably my favorite out of theirs. And that was still like a 3-star book for me. But I hope you're enjoying it. I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. I'm going to start The Drowning Kind by Jennifer Mcmahon. I am really curious about that one. I was thinking about picking it up and I was told don't. By someone else who I trust. So if you like it, let me know. But I did not like the Winter People. Oh, the book club is Lie to Me, not a good girl. Okay, yes, you're right. It's for Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison. But yeah, you're right. Oh, Helen's reading Lie to Me. That's awesome. Hello, I'm going to be reading Case Nonfiction by Isabel Wilkerson. Oh, okay. Is that a memoir? I'm reading Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I heard that series was really, really good. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know how it is. I'm reading a book for school called Morrow Thieves. I've heard of that one. I haven't read it, but I've heard other people who are also in school had to read it for like one of my coworkers had to read it. House of the Cerulean Sea. It was so good. I'm kind of curious, even though that's not like a genre that I read, but it's got me thinking. I'm thinking of Anything's Physically. I couldn't find an audiobook on my library apps. I'm really liking it and it's making me think so hard. Okay, so I know it's on Scribd because that's where I found it. So if you don't have Scribd, don't worry. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't even let me know what you think of it. I know it's a very short read. You'll probably fly through it. I think I flew through it like in one night, like probably less than 2 hours. I'm reading Finley Donovan is Killing It, page 70. It's already 5 stars in my opinion. Okay, so I was watching another video. I can't remember who it was, but they were saying that that's becoming a series, like 4 or 5 book series. And I heard that it's also becoming like either a show or a movie. So I don't know. Based on the cover, it doesn't look like a typical thriller that I would like. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. So let me know how, I mean, already 70 pages and you think it's a 5-star read, I might have to pick it up. Hey, Jess. Hey, Taylor. I may read a little bit of Apples Never Fall, but watching Game of Thrones with the hubs because I'm not feeling good. So glad you are continuing these many sprints. I'm so sorry you're not feeling good. I actually, don't hate me for this, but I actually almost canceled the live show tonight. I had such a throbbing headache, and I kid you not, it probably didn't go away until like an hour ago. So I was thinking about maybe moving it to Tuesday just for this week, but it went away. I was like, no, I'm not going to cancel it last minute because I know a lot of people, I personally look forward to these. So glad you're here. Don't feel bad if you can't stay. I hope you feel better. But Apples Never Fall seems really interesting. I've never read anything by that author either. Like Big Little Lies, never read it, but I know a lot of people enjoy it. Kim said she liked The Drowning Kind, Gwen. So hopefully that's a good sign too as well. I'm starting The Book of Accidents by Chuck Wendig tonight. Ooh, that's a really good one. I think I gave that one like a 4.5 star. If you have not read this one, I think you will like it if you're a fan of Stephen King. No Case is about race and social justice. I don't read nonfiction too often, so I'm struggling a little bit, but it's insightful so far. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm just not a nonfiction person at all. Like I recently read, and I only read it for my book club, our TBR, but I read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I did not like it. But I think it's the author because it seemed like arrogant preachiness towards me, and I just did not vibe with it. But I had to read it for a nonfiction prompt. So, and it was like, I think 220 pages. I listened to it on audio and I was just like, whatever. But I wish I can get into nonfiction, but I just can't. So I gave The Drowning Kind 4 stars. It was the first one ever read by that author. Very atmospheric. Okay, I do like atmospheric books. So maybe that might be that definitely adds more points to it. It's just, I don't know. I read The Winter People, DNF'd it. Like, I think at like the 100-page mark. And then I read The Invited, loved it. So I just don't know how I feel about this author, because every time I try or think about reading a book by them, I always think of The Winter People. So, but if you say it's atmospheric, you've got me kind of hooked. I'm reading my Kindle book, Mystic Bonds by Cece Solomon. Never heard that one. What's it about? I'm reading The Taking of Jake Livingston. The cover looks really good. But is that YA? I'm just curious. It reminds me of the show Good Girls, except hit women vibes instead of drug smuggling. I've never seen that show. One of my coworkers is watching it and she loves it. So I'm glad you're liking it. I'm reading for a nonfiction prompt too. Okay, cool. So we're both in the same book, but I literally picked mine because it was a very short book. Ooh, it was bugs. Sorry. It scared me. Okay. So we will start our first reading sprint. I have the link to the video for the ambience vibe that we're going with tonight. I may have to restart it because it's only an hour long, but it is a Halloween ambience, rain, crackling fire, and spooky horror sounds. I love the photo and I like the sound. It doesn't sound like it's too cheesy, but I wanted to give like spooky Halloween vibes. So that is what we're going with. It is currently 8:13. It just changed my time. So how about we read, let's see if we round up, let's just read until 8:45 Eastern Standard Time, by the way. So we'll read until then, and then we will come back, talk about how much we read, whether we're liking it. So yeah, we'll start that, and let me get the video ready. Let me take this off. Okay, so we will start and come back at 8:45 or 45 your time, okay? So welcome back. Can anyone still hear the ambience noise? I feel like I can still hear it, but I don't know if it's just me listening to it the whole time. Anyways, I might also switch the sound to another one. I don't know, I wasn't really vibing with that one as much, so I do apologize. But definitely let me know what you guys are reading if you're just joining us, or how much you guys read in this past one. In case you're just joining, I'm doing Lie to Me by J.T. Elliston. This is my book club pick for the month of October with Haley. I got another 20 pages read. Right after I started the reading sprint, I had gotten a few things sent to me that I had to take care of, and then I forgot my headphones, so I had to go get that. So I got about 20 pages in. I'm really enjoying this one so far, in case anyone's curious. I'm not sure what chapter I'm on because they don't really have chapters. But in case you're curious of what this book is about, because I forgot to mention it, but it is kind of like what I would think of Gone Girl. And originally said like My Lovely Wife. I'm not really getting those vibes as of right now, but I would also say maybe Behind Closed Doors. But we have our main character, Ethan. His wife is missing. She left a note saying she's gone. Don't come looking for her. But he's really worried that she may have done something. And the synopsis says that they've like created, like apparently their whole lives have been a lie, that they've kind of created this like facade. I don't even know if that's the right word, but like, yeah. So apparently everything's going to be unraveled, and he's very hesitant about calling the police as of right now, but I'm really enjoying it so far. The only thing is these stupid deckled pages. I don't know why, but it drives me crazy. But I'm currently on, and I have the paperback, obviously. I'm currently getting ready to start page 67. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Let me know what you guys are reading, or how far you guys got along. But I think we're going to switch to a different ambience. I have this gothic stormy night ambience. So after the live show, if this is something that you guys want, I will add it to the description box after, because I can't do it while we're live. So yes. Let's see. Gwen said we're coming back at 8:45, which reminds me to take off this banner. Let's see. I tried reading, but I pulled something in my neck the other night in my sleep, and it still hurts so bad that I can't focus. I really want to read too. I'm so sorry. That's why the audiobook would be such a great, so great. But I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. That sucks. I know exactly how you feel. It hurts, especially with reading, especially like looking down. I know these are so tacky and awful looking, but I've seen them on TikTok, but it's the sunglasses that you put on so you can lay straight back and hold your book like right here. Here, let me take the comment off. So you can hold your book like this, but like the glasses have like mirrors in them so you can actually see what's in front of you. I've actually thought about getting those so I can actually lay more comfortable in my bed while reading. So if I do, I'll let you know. But I hope your neck feels better. I'm so sorry. Okay, good. It like went away. Like I could hear like the like white noise of it for some reason. I don't know. I even canceled out the little tab and I could still hear it. So I'm not sure what's going on. I can't hear now, but it was spooky. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it after we try this new one, we'll go back to it. But it's only like an hour long. So yeah. I just finished Lie to Me on Friday. I gave it 4 stars. Okay, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I read a bit and I am not into it yet, but maybe it will get better soon. I'm on page 60. Oh, what were you reading? I forgot. Don't tell me. Hang on. The Drowning Kind. Okay. That's right. Well, I hope you do get into it, Gwen. Definitely. I feel like with Jennifer McMahon's writing, she does take a while to like set the scene. So maybe that's what she's doing. Read 15 pages of your nonfiction book. I'm such a slow reader with nonfiction. It's a lot to take in. You're not alone. especially when it's not like something you have to like, like vision with fiction. I feel like nonfiction is harder to kind of process sometimes. So you're not alone. Oops, I skipped one. Where did you find your copy? I can only find the mass market paperback and I hate it. If you're talking about Lie to Me, this is actually my friend's copy. I think she got it off either Book Outlet or Second Sale, or she found it at Target, I think. So if she got it in person, I'll ask her tomorrow when I see her at work, but she either got it from Target last year, or she got it from one of those like secondhand type book sites like Book Outlet or Second Sale. But yeah, mass market paperback. So interesting. I don't think this book is that old too either. So sorry. Maybe check your library. I very rarely do I ever find mass market paperbacks at the library. Thank you. Those glasses sound amazing right now. I might need to pick them up too. Okay. If I decide to buy them, I'll send you the link. Dual timeline. Oh yeah, I forgot. She always has to have a dual timeline. And I do like that in books, but for some reason, I don't know, with her, it takes a lot more for me to get into it, but I don't know. I really liked The Invited though. I feel like that one kind of worked just because I feel like because there's such a huge timeline gap. So I feel like my time is split. Interesting. I do feel like also with dual timelines, like you kind of favor one timeline over the other. So sometimes I do that too. Gwen said she got her copy from the library, like I had mentioned. So that's good. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Let's see. It's got a lot of, I just realized this. It's got a lot of like author blurbs on the back too. But yeah, unfortunately, this is my friend's copy. I didn't buy it. She lent it to me. I think she said she was actually going to get rid of it. So I may just like be like, hey, I'm kind of like keeping this because she forgot she had it. But I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully if you guys are reading the book, you guys can join me for my live show again, October 19th and things like that. So, but yeah, I feel like I started October off so strong with my reading. And then I feel like this wedding that we went to in North Carolina just really slowed me down. I read The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix, which I recorded the podcast for. But then I also read the Darcy Coate books. I finished that right before we went on vacation, which is the one I read in my last live show. With the haunted house. Gave that one 4 stars in case anyone's curious. I really enjoyed it. I think, was it you, Sabrina, who's also reading another Darcy Coates book? I enjoyed mine. I gave it 4 stars. I think if you didn't like yours, I think you would like it. I know someone who joined the live show was also reading another Darcy Coates book, but I think you would enjoy it if you're still interested. Are your Monday night sprints going to be a permanent thing, or are they just for? So I think this is like my 7th episode. Actually, I have my thing right here. Let's see. Just because I'm curious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is my 7th or my 6th in a row. I don't really see the times. So yeah, I started on September 6th. So every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel, unless something comes up, will be the I always do like reading sprints, and I always look forward to it. And I feel like on Mondays you have to look forward to something. So yeah, definitely come back and check me out. I don't have it in here, but it is called The Haunting of Ashburn House. I was actually sent to it from someone in my book club. We did this like blind date with a book thing, and that's what I was sent. I was told, like, you get told the genre and then like a few clues, and it was horror. And then the clues were haunted house, inheritance, messages on the walls, and mirrors. I was like, oh, this would be such a great book for October. And I really enjoyed it. So if you haven't picked it up, I would check it out. Amazon only has mass market paperback and second sale was sold out. I just settled for Amazon, but I'm not a fan either, but some of my favorites are in mass market paperbacks. Like I have a few Stephen King's, but my mom actually gave me the normal paperback versions of them, so I don't have those anymore. And I also have Mr. Perfect by Linda Howard. I feel like you can only get it in mass market paperback, but Gwen got it in a hardcover. I don't know how she scored on that, but highly recommend that one if you are interested in that. But I'm so sorry. But I hope you enjoy it once you get it. Good thing about mass market paperbacks, they are really cheap though. So anyways, it is almost 9 o'clock. Let's do another reading sprint. We will read until 9:30 my time or 30 your time. Actually, let me go ahead and edit this. There we go. So we're going to read until 9:30, and I will put up the new background video for us to listen to. So I feel like there's 2 more comments that just popped up. Yes. Okay, so you got it from second sale. Okay, I think when I looked, it wasn't there. But mine is my mom's copy, so I kind of feel like I have that emotional attachment to that copy, so I can't get rid of it. But I don't know. When I saw you had the hardback, I was like, what? Never seen it. I think I'm too tired to keep reading. I'll call 18 pages a win for tonight, but I hope you have fun. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you joined us. I hope you have a great rest of the night, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. I bought Linda Howard in hardcover too. In fact, I bought 2 by mistake, second sale. Another one by this author is To Die For. It's actually like a 2-book series. The sequel's awful, but the first one is so good. So if you liked Mr. Perfect, you'll like that one too. But Mr. Perfect just has like so good. The only thing that sucks is like you can tell it's an older book because they have like flip phones. So yes, thank you, Ashley, for stopping by. Oh, because of me. Well, if you've read it or if you do read it, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so we're going to start the next reading sprint until 9:30. I will see you guys in half an hour. how is everyone doing? Let me take off the banner so I don't forget again. Also, if anyone saw some comments on here, I blocked that person. I'm not sure how long they've been in the chat, but they are blocked. So sorry if you had to read those. There's some nasty perverts out there, so I do apologize for that. But we're not about that here on my show. So yes. Sorry, someone messaged me. But yeah, so sorry you guys had to possibly see that. But yeah, they're blocked, so shouldn't have any other messages from that. But anyways, let me talk about how far I got into my book. If you just joined us, I'm reading Lie to Me by J.T. Elliston. I think I was starting on page 67, I think. And I got to page 99, so almost at the 100-page mark. There's no chapters in this book also, so I can't really tell you like what chapter I'm on. But I'm really enjoying it so far. This is my book club pick for Sleep When I'm Dead. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Not too much has changed as far as the storyline, so I really don't have that much of an update. It's just diving more into the story. So let's see. So does anyone else plan on participating in Nonfiction November? Personally, I don't think I will, just because I don't really read nonfiction, but I'm not opposed to it. I wish I could read more memoirs, but because I know they're nonfiction, they just don't appeal to me. But yeah, like I would like to read Know My Name by Chanel Miller, and then also, is it Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey? Like those two sound the most interesting. But for some reason, because it's nonfiction, it doesn't really appeal to me. So I don't know. I might try, but if anyone else is interested in Nonfiction November, definitely let me know. Going back to page 92 of The Drowning Kind, if I remember correctly. Hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully it's picked up a little bit more pace for you. That person was on another live show saying Ruth. Yeah, gross. One of them I couldn't like really figure, like I think I know what they're asking, but I was just like, no, I'm not even going to try to comprehend that. Blocked. Get out of here. We don't have that on our show. Let's see. Oops, skipped one. They count as crude crime as not. Okay, so I do have one book that I tried to start, but just for some reason I got distracted. It was If You Tell by Greg. Sorry, If You Tell by Greg Olson. I need to read that one. I've heard that one is like really disturbing. So if true crime is in that, maybe that might make a good video. Like trying true crime or like nonfiction. I might try that. Also, I thought I'd give it a go. Well, if you do, more power to you. I don't know. Maybe I might try that in November. Is it like all month or is it like a week-long readathon thing? Give me more details. I read 15 more pages. That's awesome. You're reading the nonfiction. We're talking about nonfiction. Hopefully your nonfiction has gotten better. How far are you into the book? Like, did you say you just started it? I can't remember. But yeah. I am reading You Are Not Alone, and I can't even follow the story. There's too many characters. Yeah. I hate when books have too many characters. Like, I think, especially like important characters, you know what I mean? Like characters that could actually, I don't want to say like that could pertain to the story, but I feel like characters that have a lot of like screen time, like kind of like movies. Like, I feel like if there's too many characters that are labeled like main characters or like sub main characters, I feel like it can get a little overwhelming. But I do remember reading that when it first came out. I think I got the Book of the Month edition and read it like the month I got it. And it just wasn't, I don't know. It just wasn't something for me. I'm pretty sure I have no idea what's going on in the story. How far are you into it? I don't know. It's a very interesting story. I just feel like the way it's told wasn't that great. I'm about 25% in. I'm fine once I start reading nonfiction, but it's always a slow start for me. Okay. It's all month and hashtag nonfiction November on Instagram. Okay, so maybe I might try like a weekend type thing, like a few days here and there. Let's see. And Kim's 50% into book. Okay. Personally, if I still don't know what's going on halfway through the book, I DNF it, but you know, oh well. Speaking of which, let me grab 2 books off my bookshelf real quick. Oh, I forgot I had this. So Gwen, if you're still in the live show, I have a book that I want to tell you about. And of course, everyone else. But I thought I would show you the 2 book of the month books I just got. So I went ahead and got the thriller option. You know, what else is new? Everything we didn't say. Not really sure what this one is about. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. So one of my coworkers is pregnant, and I came up with this name more as a joke, but the more I keep thinking about it, I kind of like the name. And one of the characters in the synopsis has that as their first name, and then the last name is actually my maiden name. So it's Juniper Baker. That is so funny because that's hilarious. I want to like send that to her. And then also, because October was my birthday month, I got a free credit. So I picked up Razor Blade Tears. I don't know. And I also don't think I'm going to like this one. I don't know why, but I know it's getting a lot of hype. Gwen read this one. So she said she really, really loved it. So yes, those are my 2 book of the month picks. I thought I would kind of share that. And then Gwen, I picked up a book from one of your videos. I can't remember which one it was. Oh my gosh. You know what? Just because you're here and I want to give you the shout out, I've got to find the video. Let's see. Sorry. I know I'm stalling. I'm sorry, guys. Just because I watched your video and there was a book that stood out, and I don't want to say the wrong book. It's one of your recent videos. Let's see. Gwendolyn Kensinger. Let me just go ahead. Stop. Share. Chrome. Gwen. Share. So this is Gwen. She's one of my YouTube besties. What was it? Your fast-paced thrillers. So it's this one right here. I'm pretty sure it's in this one. But she had mentioned Perfect Days by Raphael Moniz. So I read the synopsis of this book, and look how tiny that thing is. But I read the synopsis, like, ooh, this sounds like right up my tea. But it's about a person, I think, who kidnapped. Says Theo's a loner. He lives with his paralytic mother and her dog Rio. He doesn't have many friends, and the only time he feels honest human emotion is in the presence of his medical school Kavanagh. That is until he meets Clarice. Sorry. She's the exact opposite, exotic. Anyways, I think he like kidnaps her. I was like, what? Why have I never heard of this book before? So in case you're curious, I do think it's translated as well. That's the only thing that kind of worries me. But Gwen says she loved this book. So I was like, I have to pick this up. So I think I'm going to try to squeeze this one in this month. Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare. Or try to get it in November because I have to return it to the library on November 2nd. But I can always renew it. So I just wanted to share that before we got into the next reading sprint. But yes. But if you haven't, check out Gwen. She's awesome. I just had to like throw that out there. So sorry, I know that was a lot, but I love sharing when I get new books in. So Yes, we love a DNF queen. I'm not even going to explain myself. If I'm not vibing with a book, out it goes. I would rather spend more time with a book that I am loving. But that doesn't mean that I'd give up on a book. It just means not at this time. Gwen is here. Yes, Gwen. I have only discovered the beauty in the freedom of DNFing. Yes, it's so freeing, because if you know you're not going to like a book, why waste your time? Now, if it's something like a book I want to read for a video, or everyone is saying you have to read this book because it's amazing, like Behind Her Eyes, hated that book. The ending, I will say it's worth it, but I hated it. And the plot twist at the end, like I'm talking like on the very last page, that's not something I typically like. So, but it is very freeing to like just DNF. Y'all are teaching me to DNF. I'm telling you, it is well worth it. Gwen said Razor Blade Tears was good. It reads like an action movie. Oh my God, that's me. Oh my God, yay. I hope you love it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Yeah, he's a Brazilian author. Did not know that. I thought he was from, well, I guess that kind of fits his name, but I thought it was from like in Europe though. Is it a thriller, or it could be both? I'm not sure. I guess Gwen would know, but she commented right. A thriller about a guy that kidnaps a girl. Yeah, it kind of gives me like you vibes, because it kind of sounds like he's like obsessed with her. So as an aspiring screenwriter, she's working on a screenplay called Perfect Days about 3 friends who go on a trip across Brazil in search of romance. Theo is obsessed. He begins stalking her, first following her to her university and then to her home, and then she ultimately rejects him. He kidnaps her and then embarks upon their own torturous odyssey across Brazil, tracing the same route outlined in her screenplay. I'm sorry. That just sounds so good. Like, I really want to pick it up right now, but I'm going to finish Lie to Me first. And how did I miss that when I watch all her videos? Yeah, it's one of her newest ones. I think it says it was uploaded a week ago. So, but I'm all about like fast-paced thrillers. So go check her out. Go check her out. All right. I feel like we've talked a lot. So it is 9:43 my time. Let's do another half-hour sprint. We'll do the same audio. I was really jiving with that one. So we'll stick to the Gothic Stormy Night. It's not in the description box, but I will add it after the live show in case you want to like save it for future, self-reading mood settingness. So we'll read until 10:15 and then we'll come back and talk about the discussion. This will be the last sprint, by the way, in case anyone's curious. So I'll see you guys in about half an hour. Okay, how are we? How far did you get? What are you currently reading? If you haven't told me already, I'd love to know. If you just joined in, I'm reading Lie to Me by J.T. Elliston. This is my book club pick. I feel like I've said this like a million times, but just in case anyone new has joined our live show, I want you to know. I did not get hardly any reading done. I got very, very much distracted. I first made a little snack. I made it's just some strawberry yogurt. had a little bit of a sweet tooth, so that's why I wanted. But I got a total of 6 pages done. I'm currently on page 105. The chapter is called Voices. I Hear Voices, in case anyone's interesting. Not too much has changed. I don't want to say it's like boring, because that's not the case. It just feels like we're just diving more into the investigation of this missing wife type of thing. But I'm really enjoying it so far. But yeah, I did notice there was no other creepy comments, so which is good. I really enjoyed this gothic stormy night ambiance. I feel like I always say that weird. But I really enjoyed it, so I've added it to my playlist. But I guess if you wanted to know what distracted me, I did have a few book club things going on. Like, we're in the middle of this like challenge right now, and so I had a few things going on with that. So I had to get on that pretty quickly. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn, but I did find a new so one of y'all, it was Ashley who was in here earlier. She had posted something on her Instagram right here. Don't know how well you guys can see it, but I thought that little bookmark right here was super cute. So I asked her where she got it, and she said at Angel Makes Crafts. She's a fellow booktuber and makes book sleeves and bookmarks. So, and she sent me the Etsy. But in case you're curious, it's at Angel Makes Crafts. So I'm going to go check her out. I added the exact same bookmark to my cart on Etsy. But I thought that was interesting. And then also, I wanted to kind of throw this out because they had also added me to their Instagram stories. But her @ is at lit.and.labs. Katie Lit and Labs. Like, here's her Instagram feed. I love how like cohesive it is. And also I found out she's a booktuber. I subscribed. I haven't watched any of her videos, but I subscribed. But I thought I would give her like a small shout out because she is a newer booktuber. So I went ahead and subscribed. She's only got 2 videos, but I thought it was kind of cool because I just now discovered her and definitely want to check out her YouTube. But here is her channel. Also, her cover art right here, so cute. But yeah, she's got her September wrap up, which I don't even have that, so she's doing better than me already. And then she's also got her reading vlog for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So I definitely want to check that out. I haven't read the 3rd book though. So I thought this was really cool. Go give her some love and support. I went ahead and subscribed as well. So yeah, that's what distracted me. So, but let me know how far you guys got into your reading. Let's see. You're welcome. I'm not sure if that means you're leaving, but thank you for joining us every Monday. Made it to page 137 of The Drowning Kind. Nice. That's awesome. Chapter 5 of Stalking Jack the Ripper. It's really good so far. That's awesome. I always thought the whole like Jack the Ripper, I guess I should take this off. I'm sorry. I always thought the whole like Jack the Ripper story was very, very interesting. So I'm glad you're liking it. I only read 13 pages, about 30% in now. Awesome. I'm reading In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I just started tonight and I'm 50 pages in and already loving it. I want to read this one so bad, Katie. The only thing is it doesn't have an audiobook, and I'm so reliant on audiobooks. But I know a lot of people are loving this one. So maybe I might just have to put my big girl pants on and just read it without an audiobook. Thank you, Gwen. I really enjoyed this one too. It's definitely one of my favorites. I want to read that soon. Oh, yeah, definitely. Read 40 pages of The Good Lie by A.R. Torre. Okay, so I have never read anything by this author. And I think I got, did I get that? Hang on. Pause. Yes. I got that for my birthday. So I'm very excited to read this one. I kind of want to do like an author taste test because I've never heard of this author, but I'm waiting on 2 other books from my library before I even start that. Let's see. Is that the one about a serial killer at Katie? She'll probably answer this, but I think it's about the high school or the college reunion about like 7 friends. I think it's 7, but like one was murdered and another one was accused of murder. And now there's like a reunion. So, subscribed at Katie. Yes, definitely go check her out. I mean, I personally have not seen her videos, but her thumbnails look really good. I'm excited to check her out. So, and smaller booktubers, I want to help out because I have quite a bit of friends who sorry, I can't talk. I have quite a bit of friends who have much larger channels than me. And they always give me shout outs from time to time and include me on things. I want to do that too. So definitely go check her out. I'm doing that right after this live show, to be honest. Yes, her Instagram is so cute. And I'm a sucker for dogs. And it looks like she has a chocolate lab. I could be wrong. I also have a chocolate lab. His name is Hank. Let me just show you a picture real quick. Hang on. Pause. Hold the phone. Any chance to like show off my dogs? They actually have their own Instagram. I don't keep up with it, but it's at hang on. It's like loading. I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, just load. It's at the Stump Pups, because Stump is my last name. Okay. For some reason, it's not wanting to load. So let me just find a photo. Sorry to like hold this up, but I love showing off my dogs. If you know me, you would know me. Ovi had to leave us too, by the way. He'd rather go sleep in his bed. So here is my chocolate lab. His name is Hank. He's part pit, but he's also part chocolate lab, if anyone's curious. And then this is Trotter. So if you want to see more photos, it's at the Stump Pups, by the way. I haven't posted in like over a year, so don't follow for like more photos. Vanessa, I don't think so. I think you might be thinking of They Never Learned. Yes, that's the one about a female serial killer. That's on my TBR this month, and I know that one has yes, that's a really good one. I think I gave that one like 4.5 stars. I do not like the Girl in 6E series. Oh, I didn't even know I didn't even know that person wrote that series. I've been told not to. Well, I've been told I won't like that series, so I'm not really interested in that. And I don't really like book series, so sorry, Gwen. I don't know. I've heard such bad things about the series, and I don't like series, so I don't think I'm going to start with that one. I loved The Good Lie and Every Last Secret by AR Tour and have so many of their others on my TBR. I can't wait to see that author taste test. Yes, of course. The Good Lie will definitely be on there because I got that for my birthday. And then I have 2 more. I don't even know what the name of the books are. One of them I saw go viral on TikTok, but I can't remember what it's called. They said if you liked Verity by Colleen Hoover, you would like that one. But The Good Lie so far has been fantastic. Good. I love to hear that. The heroine just got on my nerves, Gwen. Oh my God, Hank, I'm about to follow and be their number 1 fan. You're so funny. Again, I do not post regularly on that, so don't expect any updates. Is Hank the one that always sleeps behind you during your sprints? No, that's Ovi. He is my German Shepherd mix. He is my baby. So my husband actually proposed with Ovi. So he got, and we didn't own Ovi at the time. He actually went and got me a dog, and on his tag it said Jessie on it. I was like, you named the dog after me? Like, I'm so oblivious to stuff, so I didn't see this coming. But on the other side it said, will you marry me? And to this day I still have it on my key ring, and of course obviously I said yes. But yeah, Ovi is my big baby. He's a German Shepherd boxer mix is what we were told. He just turned 8. We actually got married on his birthday too, by the way. So yeah, he's my big baby. And then Trotter, we adopted from a local SPCA, and we believed he was abused because he is very defensive, especially towards men, but he loves my husband more than he loves me. But he is my sweet angel, but he's also the asshole of the three. And then Hank is the chocolate lab that I showed. He is the baby. He is 2.5 years old. And I mean this with all the love, but I think he's the dumbest dog I've ever seen. He just has like this goofy, like, personality, but like he also does like really dumb things. So oh, love the pups. I have a red bone coonhound that is my baby. Oh, I love all dogs. It doesn't matter what they are. Like, I love dogs. They're my favorite. I love the plot. Just wish I could have switched her. Yeah, you can't always pick them, can we? But I'm glad you're loving the plot, though. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes. Oh my God, Jesse, that story. I never heard that before. Yeah. So every February, if you're one of my Facebook friends, which I really don't post that much on Facebook, but on Facebook on February 1st or 2nd, I think it's the 2nd, you will see my engagement video reposted. And I am the dumbest person in that video because I'm just so oblivious. Because not only did he get me a dog and a ring, but he also threw an engagement party. So I didn't know who was all at this house. And turns out it was like all of our friends, all of our family. Didn't know any of this was going on. So like the dog, the ring, the party, I was just like in shock. So Justin was like, I'm so disappointed you didn't cry. I was like, you kind of threw a lot at me at once. Thank you. It's still one of my favorite. Stop. Your husband proposed with your dog and got married on his birthday. I'm obsessed. I love that so much. Yeah. So September 5th is actually his birthday. That's when we got married. If anyone is engaged or planning a wedding, I know this kind of sucks at first, but I recommend getting married like on a holiday weekend, because then you get to spend the holiday, like Labor Day. We always spend Labor Day together, so there's no excuse. But yeah, it was a great engagement, great wedding, and I love my dog. But unfortunately, he didn't love to be here because he's left us. So, but yeah. Anyways, it is 10:30, so I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna watch Katie's 2 videos. But yeah, I will definitely be back here every Monday at 8 p.m. on my channel. I've also thought, just kind of throwing this out there, but I kind of thought of maybe starting to have guests on my live shows. Not like an every week type of thing, but like just sprinkled here and there. If you guys are interested, let me know. I would love to, work some things out. If not, if you just love seeing just my face, that's fine too. But anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. I saw 2 more comments pop up. Thank you. And of course, Gwen, I'm so glad you made it for one, and I didn't have to remind you. You reminded me. And I just realized the whole time I'm talking, this banner wasn't down there. But anyways, I'm going to hop off here. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully a video will also be posted, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, do all the things. But I will see you guys later. Saw 2 more. Thanks for the prints and all the love. Oh my gosh, so thankful. Of course, girl. Thanks for the sprints. Of course, I will see you guys next week. I'm going to stop talking, but I hope you all have a great night and talk to you later. Bye.